Hello Geminis, welcome to Josie K Tarot. I'm Josie K and this is your September 18th to the 30th of 2017 reading. I'm going to start out with my brand new deck. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm going to start out with a word of prayer from the Doreen Virtue Romance. My goodness. What's going on with the Gemini energies? They're saying it's time to take action. Mary Queen of Angels deck, please. Geminis. Provide Geminis with clearly defined messages and a word of prayer, please, for when we go to close the reading at the end. Thank you. Now, I'm not going to look at that card, but what I am going to do is I'm going to look at the Sacred Circle Tarot. And I'm going to do a circle spread instead of a normal Celtic cross layout. The Sacred Circle Tarot is by Anne Franklin and Paul Mason. Dear Lord, Spirit Guides and Angels, please bless those born under the sun sign, moon sign, and or rising sign of Gemini with clearly defined messages of clarity, spiritual guidance, when it comes to their life path from the 18th to the 30th of September. Thank you. Now, the card representing your current life path, Geminis, is the Illumination card. This is about trying to figure out exactly what it is that you want at this time. It has to do with setting goals to get to where you want, and to continue to meet those goals and set more goals and meet more goals and set new goals until you reach your objective. Now, again, this is the Sacred Circle Tarot, and I'm going to be combining it with the Rider-Waite deck for further clarification as we go through each step of the circle spread before us. Dear Lord, Spirit Guides and Angels, please bless those born under sun sign, moon sign, and or rising sign of Gemini with clearly defined messages regarding their path here on Earth at this time from the 18th to the 30th. And we had a card flip. Ooh. Spirit's telling you that the karmic wheel is balancing right now when it comes to your actions. There's a lot of attention being sent your direction, and there is an opportunity for fortune to start turning in your favor, but you need to set these goals, whether it's love or money. It's time to set goals, achieve those goals, and continue to set goals until you achieve what it is you're setting out to accomplish in your path for yourself, not for anyone else. In your mental aspects position, you've got a reward. So some of you already know what it is you want to manifest. Wow. And that reward is something you guys can create in your path, especially with the Major Arcana Empress. This is giving birth to something brand new in your life path. That is your reward. So connect with Spirit through meditation, through taking the steps here on Earth to get those energies moving so that Spirit can listen and observe through the stars at your crown in this picture, and know that they are going to assist you when it comes to manifesting or giving birth to a new path. It could be in a relationship, it could be moving in, it could be giving birth, whatever and however it applies in the next couple weeks. The relationship sector is being represented by spirituality. This is where Spirit's really trying to help you guys to have guidance. They have a path in love they would like for you to take, but some of you are getting hung up on either your own energies or someone else's with the Four of Pentacles. This is when a person is being greedy or closed off. If someone you're connected to is not opening up with their feelings, their thoughts, their emotions, then they will not open up at all when it comes to their finances or their life. If this is you holding too tightly to your emotions and your money, it's time to open up and to share with others. Give to charity. Open doors for others. Smile, wave, be kind to everyone around you. Because that's what's going to help for this karmic wheel to start turning in your favor. For blessings to come your way, especially when it has to do with love. In your foundation, you've got creative inspirations. And the Four of Swords is saying now is the time to rest and think about what it is you want to create. What is it that you want to manifest? They see that you've spent a lot of swords working hard and working until you need this type of rest. But this type of rest, after all of some sort of illumination, is going to help for you to illuminate a new path, a new direction, something to get excited about, something to go after, and maybe even take a risk over. Your actions position is speaking of abandonment. Some of you have put so much into a connection, whether it's business or love, and it's time to realize that it is just not fulfilling you. Some of you may want to give something one last chance, even though you're recognizing the pain and anguish this battle has put you through. It's up to you to make the choice, because we have free choice. Are you going to quit the battle or give it another chance? What are the goals you're setting for yourself? Take some rest and think about spirituality and whether or not you're being fulfilled at this time. How can you manifest your own reward? In your emotional aspects position, we've got the Lady. For some of you, this is a woman coming into your life, or this is you giving birth to something. Illuminating, taking the steps to set goals, reaching those goals, setting new goals, every day accomplishing and succeeding until you feel like the sun. Until you feel free and happy and peaceful, content, overabundant with love, and you're shining the positive energies outside of yourself, giving off your beautiful bright aura. And that's what's going to get you guys, some of you, not all of you, recognition when it comes to this red cloth representing love, engagement. Maybe for some of you that is what you are wanting to set goals when it comes to your life. Are you ready to abandon a situation that you've put too much energy into, that's caused too much pain? Are you ready to open up to the spirituality of this Empress? This Empress is your reward. Your subconscious aspects has to do with diplomacy. Are you getting along with others? Are you wanting to just get along with others? Are you tired of the heartache? Maybe you need to speak clearly with someone with diplomacy about what it is that you want, that you know is spiritually connected somehow. And open your heart to have a conversation. Make that be one of your goals so that you can decide, is this going to cause you heartache or not? Because if you think it is, then you can rest and think about a new direction, and you can abandon a direction that may cause pain. But I see a lady fulfilling your emotional aspect position. And I see a lady who's very spiritual, being your reward, helping you with your mental thinking. So take some time and think about, well, here's your practical matters. Nostalgia. Are these cups full of anything when you think about it anymore? Or are they just empty glasses from the past? If so, that's fine to have nostalgia. But what's on offer there anymore? Take some time to look at things from every perspective, and to decide what is the best for you, what brings you most joy. And cut away from things that cause struggles and heartache in your life. Your inner strengths card is being represented by creativity. Amen. So Spirit's coming in and they're offering you a new opportunity when it comes to career and finances, and or when it comes to a skill or a talent that you have that you can really put some time into. Spirit says you're going to be receiving messages in the next 8 days or 8 weeks. And these messages are going to come to you when it comes to a new path. I believe some of you are going to work through abandoning something that has put you through too much and leaning and moving towards a creative direction that is going to be connected to this person, this reward. The card overlooking the entire reading speaks of a resolution. For some of you, there may have been 3 people that you thought of in a connection, or 3 people with you and 2 other people. And you're finally able to come to a resolution about this. And it's going to be difficult. It's going to make you feel a little bit down and sad and maybe even a little bit broke. But it's up to you to change that. And to stand tall with the decision you're making when it comes to this resolution. Behind that, we have the Underworld card. And I'm going to read this to you because it's new, but I feel like it's very important. This is a message Spirit's trying to give to you guys for the next couple weeks. When the Underworld card appears, you are being asked to look at your subconscious motivations. You are being held prisoner by your inner fears or by suppressing or suppressed experience that you've refused to face and to deal with. This inappropriate response is weakening you and is putting you in danger of becoming an emotional cripple. You may be punishing yourself for things that were not your fault. So it's time to understand that you've done all you can do and to get excited about a new direction that you can manifest by taking the steps and setting goals here on earth. Spirit's going to guide and assist you. And they want you to stay very full of diplomacy as you come to the realization that some things are ending and that your creativity is going to lead you in a new direction. Pardon me. Spirit wants to speak to you about opposition. Some of you, not all of you. When it comes to an offer. This is a financial offer and or could be a love offer. Make sure before you let this person across this river and into your heart. Oops, where's the river? That you understand what's on offer in that cup. Is it full or is it half empty? And when you give that to someone else, make sure that you're giving a full cup. Because if it's half empty, then you need to find a different path, one that fulfills you. Your path has been about disillusion, about fantasy. And it's time to get clear about what's on offer and what is not. What's available to you and what is not. Have you made something into a fantasy that didn't need to be? Spirit wants to speak to you about tradition. Tradition is friends, family, pets, kids, a beautiful home, nice surroundings. And you're going to need to take a position like the Queen of Swords, unless some of you are dealing with a Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Rising, male or female, because it's a general reading. It's time to speak your piece. Explain your boundaries. And see if you have the same goals as this person, or if not, to go on to the next until you find the person that's going to help to fulfill you and in your life. You will be hearing new news of career and finance. Maybe even that a creative opportunity is helping for you to build a new business at a new location or a home business, or maybe even that you move your home and you're connecting out to others and you've decided to go after the reward. Know that that is going to make you more healthy because you're going to be much more fulfilled. For some of you, you're looking at who you were in the past, all the effort you put in that made you who you are today. And now as you're beginning something new, maybe some of you are hoping to be husband material, or women are waiting to see if this person is going to be husband material. This person, I feel like it's you guys, Geminis, are going to apply or should apply your experience and knowledge to this new path. so that you don't have to make the same mistakes that you did before. Use your imagination in the next couple weeks. As you move forward into a path of the unknown, know that the moon is representing hope. Without the moon, you'd be in the dark. So turn that fear into excitement and express yourself. And when you express yourself, keep your heart open. Dip your toe in the water. Take one small step at a time, and then stop and observe and use your intuition before taking another step. But express yourself completely. All right, so in another 3-card summary to my left, representing the entire Sacred Circle spread, we have the first card of the Rider-Waite deck, here to represent the first week, I guess the week of the 18th. For some of you, not all of you, you're going to be feeling a little off balance as you head into this new direction, trying to figure out if it's the right direction, trying to figure out if you can take a risk and get excited. You may be thinking about your money. It's a good time to budget. Some of you may be taking a trip in the next week. And Spirit's saying, jump in your train, plane, or automobile. Take some steps forward into your path. Even though you're not sure exactly where this is going to lead you, at least you'll be getting the energies flowing, and then Spirit can help for you to guide your energy in the right direction. Some of you are going to be connecting with a person who has fire sign in their chart, Sagittarius or Leo. Or Spirit saying, take these steps, set up those goals to get to the truth of a situation so that you can claim victory over a path that you've been on. Spirit is offering you this new path, and even though you're not exactly sure of where it's going to lead you, know that it's a new path being offered to you by the universe nonetheless. By speaking your truth, Geminis, clearly to others about what you want, what you do not, where your boundaries are, and what you will not accept, knowing that you can use your sword not only to speak, but to cut others out of your path and to move on. It's through that communication where you will be able to finally come to the end of this path. You'll have finally come full circle and understood what it is you were supposed to learn about you. Once you understand this lesson, you can confidently step into a brand new world path while putting a close to the old. Know that you have the energies of the Strength card to do so. That you are not stuck. We are never stuck. All we have to do is lay down the battle. In the next few weeks, there's going to be a love offer, but it's going to be very small and very new. I don't know if this is coming from you guys or from a Pisces, but Spirit's saying there is an offer for peace, joy, contentment, happiness, and love. So take some time to think about what you found out on maybe a trip. Go within with the Hermit energies and think about what you learned about yourself through this connection, whether it's finances or love. Then apply that experience and knowledge as you move forward into a new path. You're going to see someone, or they're going to see you, as someone racing in and sneaking away. And Spirit's saying, if that's what this is all about, then find a different path. That's not what will provide you with contentment. Some of you may be dealing with an Aries. Or this is you putting on your armor and saying, getting clear, logical, organized, disciplined, and focused about your path and who is or is not allowed into your path. Be clear about that, not only with yourself, but with others. If you take this trip to find out about a fire sign, Sagittarius or Leo, who's very independent financially, you will have the Temperance energies to heal, to observe, and then wait for clarity. Should you make a choice or not? Well, this trip is going to provide you with the information you need, especially if it comes to 3 people. It may also be when it comes to finances. Either way, I think you guys are going to find out that no matter which way you put these cups, that there is no love. They're empty. There is no longer any fulfillment in this path, and that it's time to move forward. In the next 4 to 6 weeks in your outcome position, Spirit's saying that the major arcana judgment, with the major arcana judgment, they're here to help you to make the right choices so that you can move on from the pain and anguish of the past. You can now, in the next 6 weeks, take all the tools, because you have them all right now, to manifest something new and to know if someone is presenting themselves as one thing and yet are playing tricks behind your back. Spirit's here with the Ace of Pentacles to tell you that there is a new creative, financial, and career path being offered to you by the universe, and that this is the path that is meant to be for you. It is a soul contract. It's a contract being offered by the universe with plenty of opportunity being attached to it. So think this out for some of you. Have you been working so hard that you're not receiving the recognition that you deserve? Think about that. It doesn't need to be about quick decisions. It's about observing and about listening to your intuition. It's also about taking those steps we talked about to reach out to others, knowing that others are going to reach back to you. And that you are going to find that leadership position, that position of greater finances, a position of a happy home and beautiful surroundings. When it comes to love, Spirit's saying, make sure you understand, and the High Priestess is going to help for you to see clearly. Have you been trying to build something in your life with a person or a dream that's built on lust and fantasy and texting? And if so, know that this will dissipate and fall right through and fail. That solid foundations are built on day-to-day connections, building memories, on setting goals and making those goals come together with your path. That is what a solid foundation is built on. If there is not equal give and take, Spirit says that's going to fall apart anyway. So allow yourself to receive the attention that you deserve in both finances and money. Find the path that the Hierophant is saying, congratulations, you've made it through. Now that you've understood what it is you needed to learn about yourself, take one of these 2 keys down here and step into a brand new path with hope and faith. So some of you are looking for a traditional lifestyle. Some of you are wanting to leave a business that you've worked too hard at and you're not getting the recognition you deserve. Know that at this time you have the energies to set goals right now, and to know that people will be connecting back to you with regards to those goals, and you will achieve, especially when it comes to finances, a greater income. Now I'm going to pull some cards from the Angel Answers deck by Doreen Virtue for spiritual guidance for the next couple weeks. Dear Lord, Spirit Guides and Angels, please bless Geminis, Sun, Moon, or Rising, male or female, with clearly defined messages. Spiritual guidance for the next, from the 18th of September to the 30th, please. All right, again, yes, they're saying take action, like that Queen of Wands energy. Start setting those goals right now. What are my goals? How do I get there? What steps do I need to take? Because the card crossing that speaks of abundance. Again, this is the Angel Answers deck by Doreen Virtue, and I'm combining it with the Rider-Waite deck for further clarification as we go through each step of the Celtic Cross reading before us, dear Lord, Spirit Guides, and Angels. And they're saying Spirit's trying to hand you guys an opportunity with a new path in career and finances, or creativity that turns into a small business. Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Spiritual guidance. Thank you. Okay, we had, wow. All right, thank you. So here you guys are, sitting at the front of your throne, taking control of your path or your kingdom, telling others verbally that you're not afraid to use your sword. If they don't abide by your boundaries and respect your boundaries and don't have the same goals as you, you're going to cut them out of your path and move on to the next, be it finances or love. And Spirit's saying, here's that new opportunity being offered from the universe, being offered from us to you when it comes to career and finances. There are many small opportunities for growth attached to that opportunity. In your thoughts, here it is. You're thinking of opportunity, which therefore means you can manifest that. But don't be closed off. Open your heart up. If you're clinging to your money, you will cause dark energies and negativity, and that negativity will block blessings from coming towards you. Open your heart, open doors for others, give to charity, smile at others, work on that karmic wheel. When you do these things, you get positive karmic energies that bless your path when it comes to this opportunity. In your foundation, there is compromise. Again, Spirit's saying they understand how hard you have worked and they want to help to make a wish come true. So it is important at this time, as you take action, to compromise with yourself more than anything about the path you've been on and the path you want to go on. To give yourself the opportunity to check out this new abundant path. In the recent past, Spirit said no to a situation connected to the past, a situation where someone may have children. And now in the next few weeks, they're saying yes with a resounding exclamation mark when it comes to a difficult child or a person acting like a difficult child. Compromise, open up. Maybe instead of blocking this person out, you can say, bring your child or children, but these are going to be the rules. And as we move forward, I am going to compromise, but I am going to learn how to open up to the opportunities that Spirit wants to bring in. Okay, so in the next 4 to 6 weeks, Spirit's saying you guys will have control over romance. Are you? Is there enough love here for you? Or as you get close to the situation and realize that they're empty, are you finally going to leave that something behind you that no longer fulfills you when it comes to romance? Then you can go towards this new path in career and finance. Spirit's speaking to you about being assertive. Again, they're saying use your sword, King of Swords, to cut away things, people, situations, places, and etc. that don't line up with your boundaries and your goals. If someone doesn't open up and is greedy with their money when it comes to an opportunity, then say what needs to be said about what you want and move forward. You may have to compromise when it comes to career and finances. Give someone a chance to speak. And again, everything needs to be handled with diplomacy in the next couple weeks for sure. So in your hopes and fears position, you're hoping to be able to trust in Spirit, but yet you're fearing something in your head. In your outcome position, Spirit's saying it's time to reconsider this karmic wheel, the balance in your life. How can you turn this wheel of fortune in your favor? Well, by taking the steps, by taking action, by speaking clearly with others about what you want. The card overlooking the entire reading has to do with forgiveness. If we don't forgive, we will continue to have that dark aura and we will continue to drag heavy negative energy with us. So forgive someone who may have been a soulmate lesson. This is when someone comes into your life that feels like a soulmate and then they teach you about yourself. We're each in our own path and we come together to connect with each other, to learn about ourselves. That's why we're here. It's not about anybody else. It's about what are we learning about us. So have forgiveness over someone else and thank them for teaching you about yourself. In fact, how do you know you've forgiven? When you can hope, wish, and pray that that person has peace, joy, contentment, happiness, love, prosperity, and good health in their path. Then you will know that you're ready. Spirit's saying that if you start taking these steps right now, in a year from now, you will be sitting at the head of some sort of project, business. You will start to see what you're setting into motion now come to full fruition. Some of you may be waiting for a connection to come through, and it may take a year from now for someone to leave a path with a fire sign, Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo, Sun, Moon, or Rising. And Spirit's saying that if you believe, justice will work in your favor. If you believe with this major arcana here, Spirit will help for you to cut away from people and situations that are negative so that you can find balance once again in your life, because balance is happiness. And what does happiness do? It helps to improve your health. For some of you, Spirit's saying it is this fire sign, Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo, that is helping to improve your health because they're fulfilling you. They are your reward. Now again, these messages aren't for everyone. I can only pull in so many energies when I'm doing a video. If you want a personal video, please feel free to email me at that address there. In this 3-card summary to my left, it is a summary to explain an overall viewpoint of the Angel Answers deck by Doreen Virtue. In the next week and a half next week or so, Spirit's saying take steps right away to dip your toe in the water, to keep your heart open to all kinds of love, love with friends, family, neighbors, and to know that that is what love is all about. Once the passion and the intensity of a connection dissipates, which it always does, then that connection turns into just like your family and friends. That's the type of love you need to keep your heart open to with this person or the situation. Take your time. Observe and listen to your intuition. Somebody may not be accepting your cup of love, or you may not be accepting theirs. And for some of you, you need to take that trip and to see what it is you need to know. This could be your new path you find out about. Pardon me. That's going to fill you with a happily ever after. Peace, joy, contentment, beautiful things around you, and great prosperity. Know that you have the energies of the Strength card to put an end to an old connection that was unhealthy for you and to start a new path, because you are not stuck in any way, shape, or form. And Spirit's going to bring you the truth through some sort of offer when it comes to finances. Maybe even an offer from an earth sign for some of you. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. But either way, in the next couple weeks, some of you are going to be putting an end to a situation so that you can start something new, and you need to be clear about that. Some people sit here stagnant because they don't want to look at the situation, or because they don't have enough information, so they just sit there protecting their heart. But the time has come to take off the blindfold and to get to the truth of the situation, to do the research. Listen to the energies of the High Priestess who's trying to speak to you when it comes to clarity. Take some time to rest and look at things from every perspective before making a final decision, which will be difficult. Look at everything from every perspective and wait, because the messages are going to come in. And then you will know exactly what it is that you want to wish on a star for. Then you will be clear, organized, logical, disciplined, and focused. Then you can offer your heart or your money to a project or a person who is manifesting something great. It is there where you will find the balance you are looking for. But you're going to have to let something go in order to have that peace, joy, contentment, and happiness. Again, I see someone traveling and leaving troubled waters behind because you now see things from a higher perspective spiritually. In the next 4 to 6 weeks, here she comes. The Nine of Pentacles. This is you guys being independent financially, or coming into a connection with someone who's financially independent. Some of you will connect with an earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn, Sun, Moon, or Rising. But some of you may find out there's a third party and it's time to lay down the struggle. Confirmation of a third party and walking away sad, depressed, and poor, going back to the office and working hard and not getting any recognition. If this is the case, then go and do what fulfills you. Understand, as you step into someone else's life, or they into yours, or even into a new path when it comes to career and finances, that you have control over deciding, is what's on offer enough for you? Fantasy will only bring heartache. So it's time to be clear about what you want with someone or something new. Okay, there's a lot here about tradition. There is a little bit about celebration. Maybe you guys want to celebrate a new relationship with someone, and Spirit's saying, if that is what you believe is traditional, know that following these steps is really going to improve your health. I'm sorry I've gone over, but your final word of prayer, oh my gosh, and I was going to say that, I should have said that before I flipped it, has to do with marriage. I make a commitment to a healthy relationship with God, with myself, and with my partner. So again, there's a lot here about tradition, about doing the right thing, about committing. So you drew this card because your relationship needs loving attention. You've been out of balance lately, with too much focus upon work and intellectual pursuits. Mother Mary steps in and asks you to stop what you're doing and to put your energy into your marriage. In fact, make a renewed commitment to it in all of your interpersonal relationships. Allow yourself to care about and to connect with each person that you love. For unmarried individuals, this card signals a positive and important change in your love life, provided that you open your heart and allow yourself to be authentic and vulnerable to others. Commit to developing your relationships at the highest possible level so that they are truly love-filled. So the next couple weeks seem pretty heavy for you guys. If you have to travel, to make sure and bring clarity to yourself regarding finances and or love, now is the time to do it. The energies are lined up, the clarity will come, and you won't be stuck anymore. Thank you again for stopping by my channel. Again, if you need a personal read, there's my email address. Please like, share, and subscribe. Take care, and God bless.